welcome to the SA Boxing Talk, Hekkie. First and foremost, your fight is a month away from now. How are you feeling at this moment with your current preparations?
Thanks for having me. I'm feeling good. Been training hard. I'm doing the road work, doing double sessions every day. We're feeling strong and ready, and we can be in for one hell of a fight. We can be prepared for it.
Absolutely. And your fight takes place abroad in the Philippines. Do you feel that you're going to need to fight even better to achieve victory there?
Most definitely. I'm going to be better. Have to be better than I've ever been. It's probably going to be my hardest fight ever. It's in his home country. Everybody's going to be against me, but I'll come out the winner, God willing.
Yes. And for all the fans out there, just tell us a little bit more about who you're going to be fighting.
Melindo is actually, I think, a two-time world champ. He's fought in as a mini flyweight, a flyweight and a junior fly. Very strong guy. He's extremely hard for the weight division. He works very good body shots. His left hand's very powerful. He's got a very strong right hand. But we've worked on a game plan that we're gonna beat him.
Absolutely. And we have come accustomed to your exciting fighting style. Are you looking to get more fans in Philippines because you've got a lot of fans in Monaco?
Most definitely. Fans seem to enjoy my fighting style. I'm always in a hard fight, always make a fight of it. Hopefully they enjoy it and they want me back to come and showcase my talent there again.
Absolutely. And then when you win the IBF world title, what is the next step?
When I win, I'm going to have to go back and defend it in the Philippines. And whatever my promoter and my manager Colin Nathan and Golden Gloves and Roddy Berman have in store for me, wherever they want me to go, whatever they want me to do, who they want me to fight, that's what I'll do.
Okay, absolutely. And then the fans have become accustomed to the multiple hair colors that you use for your fights. Are you going to be using one for this fight?
Hopefully, if we can do it before we go or when we're there, we'll see what happens. If not, look at me now that I'm going to look in the fight.
Okay. Lastly, do you want to say anything to the fans and supporters out there?
Thanks for all the support, guys. Keep on supporting. Watch the fight on the 16th. We'll be on live on TV. Thanks for everything. God bless all of you and take care.
Okay, your fighter Hekkie Budler is fighting on the 16th of September. How do you feel about traveling with him and taking the big opportunity to fight for the IBF world title?
Well, it's a big risk because, you know, we're going to the guy's hometown and it's hostile territory, but it's at this point of his career where we have to take this leap, this jump, you know. And I think it comes at the right time. He's moved up, as you know, from being a strawweight now back to his original weight when he started out as a light fly. And I know we've got a mountain to climb, but we're doing the hikes and we're doing the training to gear up for this massive hike.
Absolutely. And I'm assuming you've never been to the Philippines. Usually the boxers from that side come here. Does that make a big difference?
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously going to that kind of environment, you know, we're always worried about, you know, fair judging and fair decisions, and we've seen a few here in South Africa as well. So that is playing on my mind, but at the end of the day, I'm preparing to win this fight. That's what we're preparing for. The odds are stacked against us, but we've been in this situation before, a few times before, and we've always pulled it off. And this is the moment that everything that Hekkie's been through, his adversity, he's been cut, been dropped, he's lost, he's reached the highest level. All of those factors are going to be put into one night, and it's going to be put into the 16th of September. And I feel that with that in mind, that he's got all the right tools and the right attitude and the fortitude to win this fight.
Okay, and I mean, Budler's your most prized boxer you've produced, so does that make it even more important to win? Knowing that, I know you always say you always want to win, but does this make it even more special?
Well, I think it's basically for his legacy. So is it important to me and the team? Absolutely, but I think for him as in himself to cement his legacy in South African boxing, that this is it. It doesn't get bigger than this, going into a champion's backyard and fighting him. Yeah. And if we are good enough, and I feel that Hekkie does have the beating of him, that's going to cement his legacy.
Okay, and then thanks for coming on, Colin. Any last words that you'd like to add about the fights or to the fans out there?
No, just tune in and support us. Big shout out to Dent Doctor, Kappa, Muscle Dynamics, you know, for getting behind us and looking after us. We're ready for this fight. We're ready. Just very excited, very, very excited. Oh, and don't forget HB stores. Big shout out personally from me. Thanks for getting behind me. I'm really grateful in the gym and so forth. But yeah, don't forget to tune in the 16th of September. It will be shown in South Africa on Super Sports, so check it out.